Hello there, and welcome back to Love by Design. My name is Joan and Nwosu, leading you on this journey of self-discovery and mastery using human design. So let me ask you this question. When was the last time that a friend tried to set you up? And did you say yes? Or did you politely decline because you weren't ready or didn't want it to be awkward? Today, we are talking about the two archetypes who thrive when they date through their world, and that is the 4-6 and the 4-1. So both of these archetypes share the line 4, which is the opportunist, the networker, the connector. These women don't meet love through chance. They meet it through trust. But the 4-6 builds trust through their community and models evolved love. Again, remember that 6. And then we have the 4-1 that builds trust through community and needs foundation first. Remember the line 1. Okay, hope you're getting all of it as we're going through all the 6 different lines. Okay, so if you're one of those two, so the 4-6 or the 4-1, your dating life gets so much easier when you stop forcing yourself onto the dating apps and you start leveraging the world you've already built because you're the networker. Let's dive in. Okay, so these are the connectors. Here's what unites both of these. So they're designed to build love through their network. Line 4, perfect. The opportunist, perfect. But not in a manipulative way. No, in a relational way. So if you're a 4, you're a person who knows people. You're a person who creates community, who thrives in community, who connects with others effortlessly. And here's the thing about these line 4s. Love comes through doors that are already open. So you don't need to date strangers. You need rapport first. You need to know someone's people. You need shared context. And as always, we have the shadow and the gift. So the shadow of these 4s, these connected people, is constantly waiting so long for the right introduction. And I see this a lot with line 4s, people who have the 4. They'll say to me, Joe, I just want to meet somebody through someone. I just want somebody to introduce me, right? So you could fall into that shadow of constantly waiting for the right opportunity to show up. And by doing that, you miss out on other opportunities because you're just there waiting. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. Whereas the gift is when love comes through trust, it's already vetted. It's already safe. You don't have to go digging and trying to figure it out and guess and then wondering if it's true or if it's not true. The trust is already there and the 4s need the trust. Okay, so let's talk about the difference between the 4-6 and the 4-1. The 4-6, this is the heart-led oracle, the sacred connector. This is the woman everyone turns to, but few people truly know. So here's her pattern. She's built this beautiful life, beautiful friendships. She has a career that she's proud of. She has a community that feels like family. And now she wants a relationship. She wants partnership. But she's very selective because she's lived enough to know the difference between attention and intimacy. So here's how the dating works for her. Someone slides into her DM or somebody approaches her at an event or at a bar and she feels nothing. Not because he's not attractive, but because there's no connection yet. She needs to see him in her world first. How does he show up in community? How does he treat her friends? How does he fit into her world? Does he even fit in? Her friends will say to her, geez, you 4-6, you're being too picky. Just give him a chance. But no, she's not being picky. She's being discerning because the 4-6 also has the line 6, which is the role model. So she's also been through those 3 phases that we talked about. Again, just to remind you, the 3 phases. In her 20s, she experimented, she tried different types, made mistakes, learned her lessons. In her 30s to 40s, she stepped back, she observed, she got clear on what she actually wants and what doesn't serve her anymore. And now she's not playing games. She's modeling what conscious love actually looks like. Her trap is that whole waiting for someone to be perfect before letting them in. Or if she's in a relationship, she's staying too long in that relationship to look good to her community, to her family, even though it doesn't feel right on the inside. Her breakthrough moment really comes when she realizes, I don't need someone who impresses my friends. I need someone who meets me in public and in private. The 4/6 builds love through her network, but she must honor her own truth over external approval. When the right man comes through trusted channels, she doesn't perform. She reveals because the trust is already there. And now we have the 4/1. This is the devoted anchor, the steady seducer. She's the woman you can count on, the one who shows up, the one who builds to last. So here's her dating pattern. She's been single for a while, not by accident, by design. She's been building her life, her career, her home, her friendships, and she knows exactly what she wants in a partnership. She's done her research, that's the line 1, but she won't date just anyone. She needs to know first. So here's how dating works. A friend says, "Ooh, I know someone I think you'd really like." Her first question, well, tell me about him. Not just the surface stuff. No. She wants to know. What are his values? How does he show up for his people? Is he consistent? What are his life goals? What does he want to be in 10 years? What does he want to do when he grows up? She researches, she asks around, she observes him in group settings first. And then her friend will be like, "Come on, just go on one date. What's the harm?" But she doesn't want to waste time on someone who's not aligned. Her time is sacred because the 4/1 has that line 1, which is the investigator. She needs foundation before trust. Her trap is researching so much that she never actually moves, waiting for this 100% certainty before saying yes to even a first date. Or the flip side is staying in a relationship past the expiration because she's already invested. She's built this. Can't just walk away. No, I'll just stay there. But her breakthrough is when she realizes that loyalty to herself comes first, always. She can honor her network, and she can also honor her own discernment. She can value stability and still choose growth. The 4/1 doesn't rush. She doesn't settle. She builds love brick by brick through trusted introductions, through shared community because of the line 4, and through deep consistency. When the right man shows up through the right channels, right, because of the 4, she doesn't second guess. She knows because she's done her homework too. So the difference between the 4/6 and the 4/1. 4/6 needs community and evolution. 4/1 needs community and foundation. So the 4/6 will say, does this person fit into my world and can we grow together? Whereas the 4/1 will say, does this person fit into my world and can I build something lasting with them? Both date through their networks, but their filters are different because of the 6 and the 1. So the 4/6 is looking for someone that she can evolve with, someone who's done the work because of that line 6, someone who can meet her in her depth, whereas the 4/1 is looking for someone who can match her stability, someone who's consistent, right? Someone who values what she values. But again, for both of them, they could be stuck waiting on that line 4 introduction, just waiting and waiting and waiting and really missing out on the opportunities that lay outside of the community. So your community should never dictate your choices when it comes to choosing a partner. You're allowed to choose someone that your friends don't expect you to choose, your friends don't like. No, you're allowed to follow your own compass, your own truth. So if you're a 4/6 or a 4/1, here's what you need to hear. You're not trying hard enough just because you're not on the apps. No, you're designed to date through your own world, through trust, through community. The 4/6 builds through evolution. The 4/1 builds through foundation. Both of you create love that lasts because it's rooted in something deeper than chemistry. So stop apologizing for being selective. Your discernment is your superpower. Leverage that community that you have, but make sure that the final decision rests with you. Wow, gotta love the 4s. Well, that's it for the 4/6 and the 4/1, the connectors this week. Next week, we will be moving on as we continue on the series of the Human Design 12 Dating Archetypes. So let me know if you're a 4/6 or a 4-1. Let me know how dating and relationships has worked out for you. What are some of those aha moments that you're learning as you're learning your human design, and you're seeing how all of this really, really impacts how we experience love, how we choose love, and some of the experiences that have happened to us. Now we have a name, or something to hold on to say, yeah, this is why this happened. And that can be very liberating for all of us. And that's the whole purpose of this journey, so that you can know yourself, you can learn about yourself, you can embrace it, you can embody it, so that you're no longer living life and love by default, but you're living it by design. That's all I have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. I will see you same time next week on Love by Design. See you soon.